Okay, a little while ago, Grimskald, a follower of the channel and member of our Discord, put together a really cool Kickstarter for the game Torch and Shield. We've played it on the channel and featured it and mentioned it a few times because it's a really, really great game. They've just recently been fulfilling the Kickstarter, and they were good enough to send us through this cracking box of loot in relation to Torch and Shield. While I've cracked the seal on it just a little bit in order to check that it is actually Grimskald and what I was expecting, I haven't actually seen what's in here. So we're going to unbox this and see what we've got going on. So, lots of bubble wrap. Yeah, loads of loot in here. What have we got here? Okay, so the Boulderheart Dwarf Clan box. So in Torch and Shield, you've got a set of dwarf clans who are essentially your factions who go adventuring through lost holds looking for treasure and encountering danger and whatnot. And so this is obviously one of the options for the clans that you've got. So we've got loads of little, and just popping glasses on. Yeah, loads of options here. Yeah, so obviously lots of, I don't know how much you can see on the camera. Obviously lots of dwarfy weaponry. You've got your hammers and your axes. One of the things I like about the other kits, I've got another kit from Torch and Shield. I might pop up some pictures of the dwarves from there. One of the things I like are this sort of non-combat-y bits and pieces these guys come with. The accoutrement and the bits and bobs. You've got a lovely sort of lantern there. You've got, what's this holding? Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's not exactly non-combat-y, but it's a little hand there holding a little goblin head, if you can make that out. Little bundles of spears. Lots of cool bits and pieces for the dwarves to be carrying around with them. And okay, so here are the Boulder Hearts. So there are the more, they've got a few sort of troll slay style sort of berserkers amongst their ranks. So the minis are really nice. Like I said, I've painted a few up, and they've got a good sort of level of detail and character to them. The sort of thing that I really like in a set of minis. So here we've got the Iron Thane dwarves. Seems to remember these are the guys who are more sort of shield-bearing sort of guys who clothe themselves in heavy armor and take the charges and whatnot, so they can take this sort of super heavy mithril-y kind of armor. And yeah, as you can see, these dwarf bodies look even more armored clad than the berserkers and whatnot, and then maybe a normal dwarf. So they're looking cool and good. Right, what have we got here? 3D printed token set. Okay, so here's some little sunbursts. There's a lantern. So obviously, yeah, there's fires and lanterns. So obviously, with Torch and Shield being in the sort of the deep dark of the holds, whilst dwarves can see well, many of the monsters that evolve down there can see sort of even better in the dark than your dwarves. So where the light is and what you can see and what you can make out is obviously sort of is a central mechanic to the game. So these, I guess, are tokens for marking light and where you can see and where fires and lanterns are. And obviously this is loads of... Oh, okay, so I guess that's some sort of spear trap. There's a little trap door. So these are all your deep dark hold terrain. There's a treasure chest. Lots of resin printed terrain for making your boards look appropriate. So me and Mike, when we were playing this, we were playing it on Hero Quest boards. Okay, so here's a set of plastic doors. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. So you've got the frame and the door here separately. Yep, there we go. The frame and the door separately, so you can have the door open, closed. You can adjust it as you go in. That's a really nice touch. I appreciate that. Oh, nice. Okay, so Torch and Shield has a deck of cards driven game. So you flip cards for your initiative, which also tell you your actions. Oh, that's really cool. I like that a lot. That's nice. So you've got a deck of cards that tell you your initiative and actions, and they've done a nice yes, look at that, a nice sort of dwarven themed deck of cards. Ah, that's so nice. I like that a lot. No, I love a themed deck of cards, and often when I'm doing a game that uses a deck of cards, I'll go out looking for an appropriate set to theme it. So it's lovely they've got one for Torch and Shield for you. And yeah, some reference card for the monsters, some reference cards for your clansmen, how to play lovely, all the... Yeah, so there you go. There's the... you flip a card for your events tables, so an ace would be a trap, or a 7 to 8 is a swarm. And similarly, you flip cards for your dwarves activation. It's a very easy to follow an elegant system. Me and Mike picked it up really very quickly when we were playing. So there's a little set of profile cards. Lovely. Make putting things together really quick. What have we got? Oh, this is... Okay. Yeah, so that's the packing sheet down there. Get that out of the way. So this is the weighty, chunky part of the parcel. It's just... I can't instantly see a way in. Cut that open very carefully, because this is the books. It looks like maybe some map tiles. I'm not really sure. Oh, nice. Okay. So, got a set of tokens. I don't know how many boards. Yeah, I think that's the... Hoping that's the backing sheet, and I'm not just scoring across something precious. Set of tokens for treasure and yeah, treasure, fire, trapdoors. Oh, I see. So these are the bits that I've got a bunch of lovely 3D printed versions of, but this is a nice, very slick feeling set of punch-out tokens for a lower cost option, which is lovely for them to have supplied. And here we've got, lovely dungeon tiles. So let's say we were playing this using Hero Quest boards, which it plays fine with, or I've got when I was soloing it some RPG tile books, but these look gorgeous. They've done a great job on these. The lighting effects, don't know how much it's coming across, but they look absolutely brilliant. So there's all the tiles for your lovely dwarven hold, and then 3. Okay, so the core rulebook. Cool rulebook. I've essentially seen, yeah, the prototype version of. I just had a handful of corrections. It looks like it's got a little bit more content than that prototype I saw and that I've shown on the channel already. This is a really nicely laid out rulebook, at least the prototype was, and I can't imagine it's got any worse. If people are looking for an easy to read and reference and learn from rulebook, you could go a long way worse than checking out the Torch and Shield rulebook. I really found it very easy to check through. Okay, so been good enough to send us a couple of copies. I'll give one to Mike and keep one for myself. And they've got little darker halls. I saw this. Oh, that's a nice nice shot of source lighting. Okay, so this is a little expansion. I saw on the Kickstarter they did well enough to do a few extra bits and pieces. So this has got mercenaries, extra scenarios. Nice. More content, more monsters. Where's the mercenaries? So you can hire some humans, or at least one human, and some mercenary dwarves. That's nice. I'm liking that a lot. That's some good extra feature. And yeah, there's some painting guides in the back, so a bit of hobby assistance. Absolutely excellent. Right, well, that is a whole heaping of loot from Grimskald. Thank you so much, Grimskald, for that. I'm going to be, I guess, painting and punching out and sorting out these bits and pieces to get myself back down into the holds as soon as possible. Really nice solo mode in this. It's generally a sort of PvPvE game, so you're sort of racing against your opponent, but also the game's coming for you. Darker Halls says it's got some co-op on it, and Torch and Shield generally has like solo rules for it. I've been soloing it a fair bit, so it's a nice solo game. So it's co-opable. It's a versus game. It's a really nice sort of dungeon delving experience. A really cool rule book. Strongly recommend it. I'm sure I'll put some links in the down below for this unboxing video, where you can find out where you can pick all this stuff up and more. Torch and Shield, Grimskald Games. Strongly recommend picking it up, and thank you so much to Grimskald for all of this funky loot for me to get going back. I'm going to be going back down into the darker halls now, I think, at some point in the next few days. Okay, so thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing video. Thank you, and goodbye. Bye-bye.